The Wild Wild West.
Yes, my legs feel so smooth right now.
Why?
I don't know. Just my skin just feels fucking.
Your skin's glowing.
I haven't sat like this, I guess, since last week with my legs.
No, start at the beginning there. Yeah.
Oh,
that's good stuff.
With my skin?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That works. True. That's a good. I'm just saying. I'm surprised by my leg. Usually my legs hit my other leg, and I go, "Ew, get that the fuck off."
Yeah,
me.
it's rough. My skin's dry as shit.
My
at all times.
Is it high right now? I got fucked. I was in Omaha last weekend. I got all dried out in the cold.
Yeah.
Came back like I had that alligator skin. But yeah, I was.
Yeah, I've got it right now. I was staring at my skin the entire meeting I was just having for one straight hour. I was going, God damn, I got dry skin.
Yeah, I do that every now and again. I catch
go, Shane, what do you think of that? And I go, yeah, for sure.
You can like see
I
individual
was definitely listening.
skin cells.
I wasn't staring at my skin.
I know. I've been pretty spacey today too.
I wasn't staring at how red my face is the entire Zoom meeting, just going, Jesus Christ.
Why don't they let you do a different background? They should let you just do a whole different face. That way you're not staring at your own face.
I know. I should do cat face. Just put the cat. You remember that lawyer? You ever see that lawyer? It was during COVID, and the old guy had to call in for a thing, and his grandkids were fucking with the computer, and it was like a cat. That, like when he talked, it would talk, and he was like, "I'm not a cat," and they're like, "Yeah, we know." It's classic.
That is pretty good.
I've been fired up, dude. There's too many skeeters. The Texas mosquitoes.
They don't.
Hell here.
I feel bad because I know my wife gets crushed. They don't touch me, man. I don't know what it is. They don't like.
Yeah, they get me.
That sucks. I know a couple people. I think it's a blood type thing.
But also just they're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere here. Like they're in my house. I tried to get in the hot tub last night. There's 20 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're around that water
we're
too.
In a fucking swamp back there.
Around the bayou.
Yeah, I'm down here on the bayou.
Yeah, I don't do that. The mosquitoes, I swear to God.
You're up on the high plains.
I'm on the high plains. I'm in the grasslands.
Yeah.
I really am kind of in the grasslands, but I will say I'm battling a neon green spider right now. It's kind of my bro right now. It's in my blueberry bush.
What's he up to? Do you know what kind of? Have you figured out what kind of spider it is?
I did. I ID'd it right away.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll show you a picture of this guy. It's pretty spooky, dude.
You gotta let him chill.
I am. He's
Jackson, or just Jackson's gonna eat it.
Bro, look at that guy. Neon green spider.
Oh, he's great.
He's a good guy.
Looks like a little shamrock spider. What kind of spider is that?
I forget what it's called. I have my family. I sent it to my little nephew. He gives me my bug IDs. He ID'd it. Let me see what I got here right now. Go hit the family chat. Man has been active actually in here. Oh, here it is. Sphinx. He called it a Sphinx spider. Although he is like 7, so he could be fucking wrong.
Yeah. A Sphinx, you might be wrong. It sounded like thanks.
Dude, I found, you would love this book. I found the book on Amazon. I was sitting there, I don't know what I was doing. I was just like watching TV with my family, and I was like, dude, has anyone ever written a book exclusively about farts? Like the science? And nobody has. I haven't seen it, at least.
Like a scientific.
Yeah, like, like how, what's like, how do they start? Like exactly what are they? What happens if you hold them in? Like just stuff you'd want, like everything you'd want to know about them, which by the way, I don't think that book exists. But I did find a book about, this guy self-published a book on Amazon called Never Trust a Fart. And it's six
Short stories of shitting himself?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Just his like bros, their like best shit themselves story. Dude, was cackling.
That's a great idea.
It's unbelievable. And it's like the guy who wrote it, it's very like I don't know how to explain it. When like I honestly can't think of a way to explain it, but I guess he not like uses cliches, but he uses like, and like Dale was a red blood, like any red-blooded American man has had a close brush with, and he like it, dude. It's so
People
funny.
shitting themselves stories are like the best.
Dude, they hold up.
I don't know who it was. I'm trying to remember who it was. You remember the guy? He shit himself on a train, and then had to throw his pants out the window of the. No one remembers this.
Was this somebody we know?
I feel like it's either somebody we know or a Barstool guy, and I can't remember.
At least he got rid of his underwear.
He was on a.
Dude, the stories I'm reading, everyone fails to ditch the shitty underwear. One guy goes on a date. He's like in college. He's like on a date with this girl, and it's like set long enough ago.
I'm sorry to cut you. Who the fuck is shitting? Who's risking a fart on a date?
Dude,
this is crazy. Everybody does the same thing. You wait until the date's over, and then you uncork one.
He was on his way to the date. He was walking over, and all
right. Right before the date, you gotta let it out.
You get back, and he was late. He was running late, and you get enough backstory where he builds up the characters. He's like, Dale's a hardworking man. He's working 2 jobs. Any hardworking man has to eat fast food. There's no way around it. And his stomach was like, and he uses a lot of like gurgle, blah. And he's like,
he's Hemingway.
Oh, dude,
He's very easy.
He really is.
Short sentences, 4-word sentences.
They're so good. And it'll be like, and then he gambled. He thought he could get away with it. He goes, I got this one licked. And it was just like splat. And he just shit himself already late, goes into the door. This is the first story. I won't give away the other ones. I've read 4, and after the 4th, I'm like, I think I get it. I start reading the next one. I'm like, this is so fucking funny. But yeah, he shit himself heading up to the date. It was already late. The girl was all made up in the dorm room with her roommate. And he was like, oh, guys, I'm sorry. I got to hit the bathroom. And he took off his shitty underwear. It was all contained. And he saw this big window out of the dorm. He could have thrown the shitty underwear out, tried to flush it. Underwear, the toilet backs up.
Of course.
He climbed out the window, got on a tree, and just escaped. And the girls thought he was in the bathroom the whole time. So then after like 35 minutes, he wasn't answering. So they called the fire department. The fire department kicked down the door. There was just shitty underwear. There was just shitty underwear floating in the toilet. And he just never talked to the girl ever again.
Who's an apparition? He literally, there was a fart demon. There's a shit demon.
He's like, now Steve's a family man through and through. And it's like a guy taking his family to a football game, just shits his pants. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
I shit my pants before the Super Bowl.
Did you?
Sixth grade.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was trying to cut weight. Got vicious diarrhea from not eating or eating some crazy shit. And then right when we drove the whole way to the field, I shit.
You went to the Super Bowl in 6th grade.
It was what we call the Super Bowl. It was just pony football.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I shit. Yeah, I was in 6th grade. I was playing in the Super Bowl. I was trying to cut weight for the bowl.
I thought you were just at the Super Bowl spectating.
No, the Rams Titans. That was 6th grade. 6th grade Super Bowl. Titans weren't going to let me play unless I cut weight. No, I had to lose weight, and
So you're about to play in the bowl.
Yeah, I was about to play in the bowl.
The first bowl game.
That was my first Super Bowl.
Damn.
And I shit. And then I tied a hoodie around my waist. I was wearing white.
Dude, everyone
I was wearing white shorts. And I knew it had to have gone through. It was a spurt. It was right when I was getting out of the car. So people were just watching me walk away. And I tied my hoodie around my waist.
Oh,
like a fucking weirdo.
No, dude, I'm telling you, it's an archetype. It's an
absolute. I mean, what else can you do,
dude? A guy who was taking his family in. I will spoil another story. He was taking his family into the game. He's like, I got to take a dump, and he's doing like a quick walk away. And his wife had just given him a talk about like no letting kids pull your finger and farting. Like we got to set a better example for our kids. And he's like, for sure,
no more of that,
for sure. And he goes to run. And the funniest part is every guy, the way he describes like guys getting away with it, being like, yeah, I didn't shit myself this time, and then just being like, oh no. And it was like cold out, and he just tied his sweatshirt around his waist and just sat. He like ditched his boxers, sat like that, and his whole family like, are you cold? He's like, I'm fine. He was contained in the mess.
Come on, man, it's football weather.
But even him, dude, he didn't. What would you do if you shit your pants in a parking lot? You'd throw them somewhere else.
Yeah,
stash them under the driver's seat of his car. And then his daughter, who was a teenager, has her learner's permit. She's like, I'll drive home. And she opens the door, and everyone's like, oh, my God. And he just kept being like, must be a dirty diaper. I don't know what it is. And she reached back to pull the seat back and just hit the shitted drawers and was like, and how mad the wives get in these stories. It's so funny.
I sympathize with the wives. I'd be furious.
Dude, just go throw your fucking underwear somewhere else. Yeah, it is. I mean, dude, Never Trust a Fart. It might be a literary masterpiece. So good.
Yeah, I have to check that out.
I wanted to bring it so I could just give you the passages are so funny.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
But I won't spoil it for you.
We probably got some good shit your pants stories out of this crew. It looks like we got some bruisers in this squad.
Yeah, Lamise, when's the last time?
Come on, man.
I'm not a pants shitter.
You never shit your pants?
I don't really shit my pants like that.
You don't really?
No, when you say you don't really, I mean, the last time I shit my pants was like 6th grade. It's not like I really shit my pants.
Last year, carnivore diet, shit my pants.
By the way, as I was saying it, I realized that's a complete lie.
We got to save the tales for the book.
True.
You should take this.
I'm going to write 8 short stories of just one guy. You've got nothing on me.
Take this to Simon and Schuster.
I feel like there's guys that shit their pants a lot. Like, didn't Del Calo talk about it a lot?
I think so. Dude, the stats on it are staggering, dude. It's like 10% of the adult population shits themselves like every couple months. It's something insane. When's the last time you shat yourself?
I'm proud to be part of the 10%.
You're a 10%er?
Yeah, I'm a 10%er. And it happens so often I can't even recall like the last time.
Really?
Yeah.
But not like turds or nothing.
Yeah, no one's dropping
It's
full
splat.
logs. It's just
No,
diarrhea.
I don't think I've ever dropped a full log, but I've squirted out some diarrhea probably on a monthly, once a
I
month
bet you guys
schedule.
I bet you guys are shitting your pants at the creek in the cave a lot when you guys are out.
Yeah, I probably have shit my pants.
Lemaire,
at
why are
the
you
creek
acting
in
like
the
this isn't you?
I don't shit my pants.
When's the last
But
time
you
you did?
pee- you
Or
pee
just
your
had a
pants.
messy fart that counts.
A messy fart is what we're
Yeah.
basically we're talking about.
I try not to like fart. I fart in my sleep. You know.
This is
Lemaire,
Lemaire, you stink fucking rooms.
I know,
we
you
can't
can't
even-
even,
this out all
you
the
can't
time.
even think of a
last
time
week
you
we
heard
stopped
me
the
fart.
podcast and he shit for a half an hour. We had to wait, and he tried to go across the street.
But
to
that was
shit
because
too.
I was poisoned by Nate. We got poisoned by Nate.
I feel like you have to be poisoned a lot. You gotta get poisoned a lot.
No, dude, I'm good at holding it and like not pooing before I poop before I go out. Except for last week.
Except for last week.
Last week was a shame pool. What was that?
Two shit breaks. Tried to go across the street to shit on the clock. Tried to go across the street. We had a bathroom right there. We're like, no. You got to shit on site.
How was the episode received?
Because
Because it was supposed to be a Patreon episode.
Yeah, I know.
But
We
me
brought
and Guard and we let the squad down a little.
No, I don't think so.
we
at all.
had it. I thought we had one.
You guys went into the fucking.
We were at Chappelle's. We had it. We recorded it.
The ask is dude. I'm so scared of asking.
I was so. I've asked
That's
him.
crazy.
I've asked Chappelle to do so many things.
It's so honorable to be like to go there and be like. I'd
Yeah.
literally rather shit my pants than be like, hey, can you do my podcast,
I know.
Dave Chappelle?
I was there. I was like, Dave, this is crazy. Feel free to say no. We got to do a podcast. Depends when you ask him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
in the morning you go, there's no way he's going to do that. And then he was like, I don't want to do it. And I was like,
Fair.
fine. And then I waited like 20 minutes. I called him back and I was like, dude, just do the fucking podcast.
Podcasts are, like, dude, they're like fucking kind of swaying elections. They're not,
Yeah.
It's not fucking.
But then we did it, and the audio is not Guard Dog's fault, but the audio is horrendous. Maybe we'll put it out on Patreon, but it's not.
I listened to some. The audio was
It's just I was just nervous, and the conversations just kind of me. It's one of those podcasts you do where you go, I'm just going to tell him these stories. I'm talking only to him.
Yeah.
Everybody that's listening to it has heard me tell these stories.
Yeah.
900 times, but I'm just trying to talk to him. I don't know.
That makes sense. I
It
don't.
ended up being a dud.
You think so?
All right.
I mean, it's fucking sick because it's
Yeah.
it's like Dave Chappelle talking.
But the mic
like,
was on the bar and he was just walking around.
whoa. Such a power
So
move.
you can't really hear him.
Yeah,
He'll
that's
hop in sometimes.
that's such a sick move though.
Yeah.
Because he knows how mics work.
Yeah, he's very familiar with mics.
Just asking him to keep it a fist away from his face.
No one
Dave,
could
can
do
you
it.
talk
Everyone
into
just
the
No,
literally I'm just sitting there going, no one's gonna be able to hear this. He's just walking around.
it's such a sick move though to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna take a fuck. Although maybe he's just used to being lobbed up.
I don't know.
You should have lobbed him with the mic.
I think he rightfully doesn't.
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he just didn't give a fuck. And I was like, we're not gonna film it. There's no video.
Yeah. That's sick.
because he's always worried about getting clipped.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
everything he says, someone's gonna clip.
Yeah, true. And it's like, yeah, he was in the crossfire for a while, or the
Yeah.
crosshairs for a while there with Netflix.
Yeah,
He made out all right, but
I think he is every time he
yeah,
puts anything out.
they're on his
He's
ass.
back in the crosshairs.
Yeah, they're on his fucking ass. I watched the Damon Wayans Club Shay Shay. Yeah, and he was like saying how he's like he was basically saying he's like Dave was the only one out of our group who just kept doing it. He goes, I can't do it anymore. He's like, he's like, I can't say all those guys, Steve Harvey, they're like, if I did a special right now, it would just ruin my whole life. It's like, just do it, dude. Do it, Steve.
Yeah.
Do it. Fucking do it.
We actually talked about that. We talked about Steve Harvey for a little.
Did you really?
Just how great he is.
He is the man.
Yeah.
Although he got a lot of people like to shit on Harvey, dude. He's the man. His morning show is so fucking good. I love his morning show.
I didn't even know he had one.
Huh?
A morning show?
Dude, he's got the biggest morning radio show. He's got like one of the biggest morning radio shows of like all time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is it? What's it called?
Steve Harvey in the morning.
Steve Harvey in the morning? Oh, is it on the radio?
It's on the radio. It's on like it's on like FM radio. But it's like
Really?
syndicated, dude. He's got like he's the radio god, dude.
Steve Harvey in the morning? When
Bro.
was that? Is it still on?
WDS. It's on like old like, you know, there's like Power 99, like young black people. He's on old black people radio. WDSF.
I
like
never had access to
104.5.
old black people radio.
It's fucking sick. It's like 4 songs.
Central PA did not even close. It was just, I mean, I remember being excited when we got Pop.
Yeah,
For real.
Pop's huge.
We had country the whole time, and it was like, I didn't like it.
Dude, WDSF.
We had classic rock, though.
It's Brian McKnight 40,000 times a day. And then it's that one guy who goes, I can't stop loving you. That plays 1,000 times. And then it's just Steve Harvey all morning. It's 2 songs and Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey rules.
Yeah, he does rule. Club Shay Shay, man. How long can it go, dude? I think he's trying to recapture the Cat Williams episode, but like, because you can tell he wants the beef, dude. He wants nobody wants all the smoke.
I got
like,
asked to do Club Shay Shay.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
When's it coming?
I haven't done it
You
yet.
have to do
I haven't
Shay
done
Shay,
it yet.
dude.
I'm just going to say my friend Matt's a Hollywood pedophile. That's all I'm going to do.
He's gonna go, what?
I'm going to say, yeah.
I'll talk about that. You got to do Shay Shay.
No, I would love to. Whenever hopefully I can be in town for it.
Where's Shay Shay?
I don't know. They were talking about doing it in Vegas at one point,
Dang.
but I don't know where it is.
Me either.
It's probably LA or Atlanta.
I was
Why don't you
thinking,
find that out?
where do they film Shay Shay? Yeah, I've been
If it's
checking.
Atlanta, I can probably get in there.
Bro,
I'll go full Cat Williams.
you got it.
LA, yeah.
Damn, Shay Shay would be sick.
I don't head out LA way very often.
You got to do it. I noticed Andrew Schultz was in. He did like a lot. He did this one podcast where he had to like, it was like him versus. It was like him just versus like 4 black dudes, and they're trying to attack him for. I don't know if that was a whole thing.
Oh, it was Ryan Clark.
Who was that?
Ryan Clark. He's actually the man.
Yeah,
He's lib, but he's a good bro.
he's a good bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to get him, and he was like, "Dude, you've literally had people." Because that thing he said about like, he's like, "You've literally had
a
people
pretty
on
good
here
comeback.
beating black women." He's like, "Well, we pressed them on it, but you know, they asked to edit it, so we let them." It's pretty smart of him. It was funny though, just watching him do battle, just black podcast battle is like, it's pretty sick.
Schultz will go in. Yeah,
He
Whole
fully did. It was pretty. It was fun to watch. Because I was following it loosely, and I was like, "Damn, they're fucking really giving it to him."
It's tough to go in there and battle.
I mean, but if he had the, he had the
Going
trump
into
card.
a black podcast and battling is nuts, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You get me on Breakfast Club or any of these, I'm gonna be like, fucking yeah, I hate racism. Fucking Trump, racist piece of shit. I like
That's
Biden.
the funniest first thing.
I like Biden.
Obviously, I hate racism. Like we didn't ask you any questions.
Shane,
yet.
I hate racism, and yeah, Kamala Harris was great. I love
Although
the
they
Democrats.
could goad you into an epic white spaz. That show is designed to evoke crazy white spaz.
I don't think they would get me to spaz, but I think they would get me to finally be like, "That's what you're saying is wrong."
They'll bring the lady. That lady who zooms in is designed. She's like an agent crafted
yeah,
to
yeah.
perfectly.
On Breakfast Club?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That lady.
It's
who
not
just,
Angela Yee, is it? No, who
No.
is it?
no, it's just this lady who zooms
I know
in.
who it is.
They bring her in
She
for
zooms
Ramaswamy.
into battle like Ramaswamy. Ramaswamy eats her lunch, dude. They always have Ramaswamy, and he fucks her up.
Well, to be fair, she's arguing with 0 facts, which is impressive. She just cuts off. She just cuts off and just goes like, does the classic like, no, just answer my question. You're like, yeah, well, obviously, like, okay, that's all I got to say. You're like, what the fuck?
Argue with 0 facts? Come on, man.
What? She does. I've watched like 4 interviews. It's so
You ever
funny.
see The View? You tell me ladies argue with 0 facts?
True, that kind of is their thing.
Fuck yeah.
They're just nothing but Doctor Strange portals the whole time. You're like, wait a second, how the fuck did we
Dude.
get to this subject? Where am I? But yeah, that was kind of my week at YouTube. How was
I had a great week.
how was the fucking ranch?
Chappelle's was fucking awesome.
It sounded sick as hell.
First night, some members of Wu-Tang were there and performed.
It's awesome.
And then We got to hang. Talib Kweli was up there. That was good.
Nice. Sick.
It was awesome. I mean, it was the whole time. And I brought Guard Dog and James came the next day, and they, rightfully they were nervous to be like, holy shit, we're gonna hang out with Dave Chappelle. And I was telling them the whole time, I was like, wait till you meet this guy. He's literally the nicest.
Yeah.
Dude, the man.
Two people have truly stunned me. Louis C.K. I was like, whatever. I was like, I couldn't think. I was like, holy fuck, dude. And then I when you did that show in the Garden, I was just in the same room as Dave Chappelle, and as soon as he's like, how you doing? I was like, oh, fuck. Completely blanked out. I was like, dude, whatever. I'm pretty normal, pretty natural.
I just added a third to the people that have stunned me.
Who?
Caitlin Clark, dude.
What?
Caitlin Clark was at the show. I don't know if she was a fan or her boyfriend, or I don't know who, but before the show, we were in Indianapolis on Saturday, and we were like, this is the house that Caitlin Clark built. We were talking about the Pacers arena, and then we were at lunch, and I was like, it'd be fucking sick if Caitlin Clark came to the show. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
And I was like pacing back and forth between the show and the green room, and then Caitlin Clark walked
dude, that's
by.
just where she
And
paces
I was like,
too.
do you want to hang out in the green room? She was like, yeah, sure.
What?
Yeah.
That's
and then
sick.
I walked in and I was like, also, James brought his friend to fly back with us to Austin, who was a priest.
Okay.
Which is great. He was awesome. But I did have a priest in the green room. It was me, Big J, who Soder was making fun of, looks like my goth stylist, and my road priest.
Road priest.
Like having to explain to people, like, I don't bring a priest all the time. Caitlin Clark, I don't bring a chaplain on the road.
Kind of the move, though.
But yeah, she was one I was like, got me a little.
If you start moving like a military platoon, like you have like a chaplain, you have a cook.
Cook, goth stylist.
Dude, you had Caitlin Clark, a priest. It sounds like a bar joke.
It really is.
It's like an Australian, a priest, and Caitlin Clark walked into a green room.
And watched me play UFC.
You should have had either Nate or Lemaire just walk by her and go, Space Invaders. That'd be a sick Space Invaders. Just you're Caitlin Clark.
You got a battle.
Your black lady's bumping you. That's cool.
I had another good invite to the green room, which was very fun. So in Columbus, right before we were leaving the green room, a bunch of the Columbus Blue Jackets wives came back to say hi. I got them. So it was literally just 4 professional athletes' wives came walking back. Literally, first thing I said, I was like, "What are you guys doing here?" Because there were no husbands.
For sure,
it was literally just 4 beautiful women.
Yeah,
and I was like, "What?
Can I help you?"
I was like, "For real, what are you guys doing here?" And they're like, "Oh, can we get a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was trying to be polite, but it looked like I was being a sex pervert.
How so?
I was like, "Do you guys want to? There's drinks in there if you guys want to hang out." And they're like, "No, we're all right." I was like, "There's if you want."
Yeah, you don't
can
have
hang
to.
out. And then I walked away like probably looked like a fucking psycho.
You're just being hospitable, but I know. Get
but
it.
when it's 4 hot ladies and you're like, do you guys want to hang out in the green room?
You guys want some alcohol?
There's
now?
alcohol in there. If you guys need anything, I got it.
Yeah.
There's chicken tenders and nachos and Bud Light if you guys want it.
Typical hot lady stuff.
We got an Xbox and chicken fingers.
Where were their hubbies?
I don't know. Maybe they were on the road. Maybe the Blue Jackets, they were probably in an away game.
Oh, I got what you're saying. So they weren't like out, like, they were not there for
Must
real.
have been rained out or some shit.
Dang. So they were not there at all.
There's a Biggie Smalls reference.
What was?
What I said must have been rained out.
Biggie Smalls talking about the rain out?
Yeah, nothing. It's a song he sings about fucking an NBA player's wife.
Oh, Jesus.
And then the NBA player comes home. And they're like, what happened? He's like, I don't know. Shit must have been rained out or something. And they go, which one? He's like, I don't
Now
know.
you're
what?
showing your
Fucking
true head.
6 months.
You were just talking about refreshments. And now you're like, fucking.
Yeah, the players are gone and their wives. And the wags, when the players are gone, the wags will play.
The wags will play.
The wags of Columbus will come play.
But then they saw her like, damn, he has the queen babe of the Midwest here.
No, that was the next night. That was Indianapolis.
Oh, duh, that's Indianapolis.
In the house that Caitlin built.
I forgot you're the aviator, dude. You're jumping.
Yeah, jumped.
So you were in. How long did they hang? They just came back to peek on you. Like, what was up? That's not on you.
Literally just came back for a picture and then left. But I was, it was just one of those things where I was like, do you guys want to hang out?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we have to leave. And I was like, you could hang out.
Good hang out. There's a giant couch right there.
It'd be nice.
Dang, dude. So who are the Blue Jackets?
NHL.
I got you.
NHL.
That sounds like
pretty
one
sick
of those...
name though, because it's for the Union.
Is that what that's
Civil
for?
War? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What do they change it from? The Gray Jackets?
Well, that was the Atlanta team, and they got canceled.
So they're they're the Union Blue Jackets.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, with like a cannon as a logo. It's pretty tight. I think they actually have like a pretend yellow jacket, like a wasp that's blue.
That's, I
it's
was
about the
wondering.
Union.
I thought it was some sort of bee reference. I was like, I gotta get up on my fucking bees. I was like, what kind of what's a blue jacket? I was trying to imagine like a blue bee. I was like, I don't know if I know about that. Damn, that sounds like a good weekend.
Great weekend.
Very chill weekend.
Got to take it. Lemaire, you'll like it. We went to St. Elmo's Steakhouse in Indianapolis. And the whole time I was like, I can't wait till these guys get this fucking cocktail sauce.
Yeah, the
It's
horseradish shit.
devastating. I was like, I cannot wait. And then the waiter comes over and I was like, don't spoil it. And he was like, it's the hottest cocktail sauce in the world. And I was like, that was what I was talking about. The fuck?
I tried it when I was there.
Guard dog cowered it out. Admit you cowered it.
It's not that, dude. It
I
goes
had
like,
to and we kept being like, all right, dude, get it for real. We've all done it. Like I got it and almost died.
Yeah.
And then guard dog took a big one, and I was like, all right, this is it. As soon as he picks it up, 90% falls off. He's like, what? I did it.
This isn't true.
And
This
everybody
isn't
at the
true.
table, everyone at the table gave you guff.
He ashed the shrimp.
And now he's going to, he ashed.
Dude,
I must have had me
passes
about
so
6 or
fast.
7 shrimps.
You did have a lot, but you kept not putting the cocktail sauce on it.
No, it was on it.
You were glazed.
He
It was just
would
glazed.
take some off, and then he'd eat it and go, I'm Zandini. It doesn't affect me.
Oh,
He
man.
goes, yeah, because you're not
that's
doing
not
it.
You got to scoop it,
I
dude.
had a lot. It hurt my belly really bad.
Yeah,
later
everyone
in the
in
day.
the squad got sick. I was fine. I was like, I was born in this darkness.
I don't like horseradish. It just like hits your nose and then goes away.
It was so yummy.
It was so good.
I don't like it, man. I like habanero. I like peppers. I
Yeah,
went there.
yeah.
I went to St. Elmo's and just kind of like bothered them. I was like, I just want to have the shrimp thing, and I ate that and left upon your recommendation.
Eating the whole thing, and that's tough.
Who was I with? I'm maybe.
Was that an indie?
Yes, that was
Yeah,
the place
that
we
was-
went there.
I had one of those. Yeah, those were nuts.
Yeah,
Like it made
Not for me.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up.
good for the
It's very-
sinus.
It's great for the sinus. Me and Lemise went to town on them.
We had about 2
Me and
cocktails.
Lemise went nuts on them. Then I went to the airport the next day, and there's one there, and I ate some at the airport. I ate some before departure at like 11 a.m. I was like, and it's one of those like where the restaurant's like basically in the walkway, like there's just a tiny fence separating you. So people were just walking by at 11 a.m. I'm like, fuck.
Just going back for it.
Just kept going for it. I don't know. Horseradish doesn't fuck my stomach up.
Yeah, I don't know. I was
I
probably
feel like the
just
spice
nervous
just goes
too.
away right away.
It does. That's what I'm saying.
And it doesn't affect me. Like if I eat like really spicy food, that can fuck you up. For a
Oh, for
while.
sure. But yeah, that stuff. I mean, to ash a shrimp of cocktail sauce.
That's disrespectful.
crazy.
No, it's not.
I think the last time you did it was a mistake, but a big glob fell off, and
it
everyone
was
at
a
the table
mistake,
noticed.
but then I would scoop it with the crackers.
But then
and
you,
eat it that way.
but with the crackers, it's easier. That's what the crackers
That's
are there
true.
for.
That's fair.
I mean, and then bragging while you were doing it, saying you're
wasn't
Zandini.
We
Going,
gotta-
this is nothing to me. I'm Zandini.
What's that website where you can order like food and
You hate how Zen.
what's
I
like the
am.
Uber Eats where you can send a dish from like across the country?
I
called, like,
forget.
Golden
Yeah,
something.
Golden House or something.
Goldbelly. We got a Goldbelly. And
What is
let
this?
him- It's called,
What is this?
This is the behind the
'Cause
music
I'm finding
downfall.
out about a lot of
It's
rich
finally-
things. I'm just finding out about rich things. I just found about auctions that
What's
you can
that?
buy like from people's estates. I told you about the
Oh,
OJ.
estate sales are
I
sweet.
bought a bunch of the OJ gear.
Huh?
I didn't tell you this?
I thought you were talking about like estate sales like on the corner where you can just go to a dead guy's house and buy his chair.
No, not like a yard sale, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
garage sale. No, like literally like OJ Simpson's estate
What?
auctioned a bunch of his stuff, and I got it.
You got some of his stuff? Mm-hmm. What'd you get? The other glove?
They were up for sale.
What?
There was a couple sets with gloves. I did not get them. I got all of his ties though.
You got O.J. Simpson's ties?
I got his tie collection.
Dude, Dude, if you wear his ties and Goldbelly,
I'm just gonna
some
wear his
cocktail
ties
sauce,
and go. Yeah, exactly. And now I gotta find out what this Goldbelly is. I can ship that stuff to my house.
yes,
You can get food from anywhere. to your
anywhere,
house.
bro,
Yes,
anywhere.
but I think it's like frozen though.
It's frozen.
That
You
would be
just
fine
gotta-
if it's shrimps, but
Scripts would be
prawns.
easy. They would just all you need is the sauce.
But you could get like a cheesesteak from Philadelphia.
I'll probably stick with Chipotle bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I was talking to
Who are we kidding?
I was talking to like one of our friends, and he was putting me on to Goldbelly a couple months ago, and he's like, dude, we were gonna get this cake made out of donuts, and he's like telling me all the shit he was gonna get, and then like within the next we like changed topics. He's like, dude, they're telling me I have fucking high blood pressure. It's like it's probably just genetics, honestly, dude.
Could be the donut cake. You had somebody fly to your house.
It was killing me. He's like, yeah, I mean, it's just, you can't really do anything about it. It's like, bro, you're scheming across, you're like trafficking fucking donut cakes. Such a sick move, though, to be like, bro, it's out of my hands. I don't know. But anyway, this Goldbelly app, dude, I'm going to get a cheesesteak from Philadelphia sent to my house.
That's another one. Yeah, I'm fully against this.
Yeah. You do got to make, they
A
send you the
cheesesteak is the easiest.
What's that? It's like dry ice or
Yeah.
whatever, and then you just take it out. It
Whip
has
it
all
up.
the ingredients put together, and you make it out.
Have you ever Goldbellied?
Yeah, Goldbelly, the shit I saw on Top Chef. It was like cheeseburger dumplings. It was fire. It was fire.
Dude, Goldbelly, so funny.
Yeah.
It's like price. It's like it was like $60. Like
Yeah,
nothing crazy.
it's like FedEx next day delivery with dry ice, basically.
Basically, it's like Uber Eats prices.
Yeah.
You just have to make it.
The fact you got to cook it kind of pisses me
I
off.
think they're fibbing.
Huh?
I think they're fibbing.
You think it's just
Yeah, I think they're fibbing.
What do you think he's fibbing about? Oh, you think
I
they
think
just,
you're getting a cheesesteak.
it's like an
from
Uber Eats
fucking
ghost
down the
kitchen?
street.
Yeah, it's probably a ghost kitchen that sends it to your house with dry ice.
it was good. Like the sauce was, it tasted high, and it was just worrying about the dry ice was the next part. I didn't know what to do with a box of dry
Throw
ice.
it
Should
outside.
have thrown it in the homeless encampment.
Well, no, this was back in Jersey. I got this. I tried it years ago.
Dang, you Goldbelly. You were on the frontier of Goldbelly.
Yeah, OG Goldbelly. I think I saw like an ad for it watching Top Chef.
Yeah, I heard about this,
nice
and
name.
it was cracking me up to be like, dude, I don't know. I think it just takes all the joy out of it. It's like, especially if you want something.
Yeah.
If I want like a cheesesteak from Philadelphia, then it just sits in dry ice, and I have to assemble it myself. It's like, dude, just fucking go take a walk, man. Like, go outside.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. These days, you have to be smart with your money. If you're going to make a big purchase, you got to make it count. What's something you bought?
Dude, I just invested in 2 bug tanks. I
That's
got
good
2
stuff.
bug tanks from National Geographic. So they got a little magnifying glass on them. I got not 1, but 2.
What type of bugs are you going to put in there?
Right now, we've only gotten some roly-polies. So you can throw them in there, create their natural habitat, and you can kind of like,
I'd like to see what roly-polies are up to.
bro, I catch like, me and my daughters catch like 4 roly-polies a day and put them in my garden.
It's really nice.
It's awesome. I have so many roly-polies. So yeah, I got the bug tank's nice, man. Because otherwise, you got to carry them in your. You ever try to carry a roly-poly in your hand for
Yeah.
like they're escape artists. So yeah, I got some bug tanks.
It's been 30 years
yeah, I'm telling you,
since I've tried.
it's
but
just as hard. They escape. So
I bought a bug light.
you got a bug light?
I got a bug zapper out there. That's kind of the opposite of what you're doing, but
Hey,
just as fun.
you're battling.
You sit in the hot tub and all of a sudden, you go, God damn, that guy! You get some of these the bugs out here are so big.
My dad's big on
When they
bugs.
die, they go. You hear them hit the fucking bug light, and they go, Jesus! God damn! Another great investment: taking care of yourself. You're talking about these bugs.
I didn't even think about
Matt,
that.
why don't you think about yourself? Traditional
think about
therapy
that.
can get crazy expensive though, like between $100 to $250 a month or more, or something like that. Therapy is worth it though, and you do have options like BetterHelp, the help with the beta on it. It could help you save up to 50% per session while getting you the help you need. I've had a lot of sessions where I think about myself,
Yeah,
take care of myself. I like therapy because I've benefited from therapy.
yeah. I think it's nice. I think it's a nice thing to do.
Everyone could learn something from therapy.
Yeah, you can just
because
learn
it teaches you positive coping skills
how dumb your family is.
and set boundaries.
How you're doomed.
Yeah, basically you get on a Zoom call and you talk about how dumb your family is.
Hate to break it to you, your family are idiots, and you're doomed.
With BetterHelp, you can work toward being the best version of yourself while saving money. And because everything is online, it's easier to get into a session with your schedule. I love getting online sessions.
Love that.
With just a few clicks, you can be talking to one of their therapists. You can even switch therapists at any time for any reason. Your well-being is worth it. Visit BetterHelp.com/MSSP to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP.
And also, you can't use the tokens for those either.
No tokens.
I tried.
Yeah, the
You
tokens?
cannot use tokens for the.
You're stuck with those. You made a mistake. You bought some tokens. But you can talk to BetterHelp, the help with the
About
beta
them,
on
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
About that. The BetterHelp, the help with the beta on it.
Hello, everybody. Pardon the interruption. This is Sean Gardini. I just wanted to let you know that Matt McCusker will be performing in San Antonio this weekend, Thursday through Saturday, April 10th through April 12th, at the LOL Comedy Club. That's short for Laugh Out Loud. Matt McCusker will be in San Antonio this weekend. If you want to get tickets, go to mattmccusker.com. Also, I, Sean Gardini, will be at Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on May 6th. It's coming up, so please get tickets if you can. I, Sean Gardini, will be at Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia on May 6th. I'm coming back to Philadelphia. All of our friends will be there. It'll be a nice time. And that's a Gardini guarantee. So please, if you want to come to those shows, get tickets at SeanGardini.com. Please come if you can. Thank you. And lastly, Shane Gillis will be in Cleveland, Ohio, and Washington, D.C. this weekend. Tickets for those shows, if they're not sold out, are available at ShaneMGillis.com. Thank you for your time. Pardon the interruption. And now let's get back to the show.
But yeah, I don't hanker for stuff like that. I could eat this. I could honestly eat the same thing every day and be fine. But
Give me fuel. Give me fire.
maybe I will.
Chipotle bowl.
You should Goldbelly
full, give me
Chipotle
good.
from Philly.
Ooh, mate, get the worst Chipotle. I only want Chipotle made by black teenagers with disdain. I want hate in every scoop.
You order extra guac and it comes back, it's that much. You go, perfect. Perfect.
I'm furious. What's this, Jess Romaine? Perfect.
I didn't ask for that. That's so fucking
Can you
funny.
guys, but Mayor Nate, can you guys acknowledge what you've done to our Chipotles? What
No,
year? Hold on. You guys put a lot on us. All right, we get a lot of guff. The way we took rock and roll and ruined it. Can you guys admit you took Chipotle from us and absolutely nosedived it?
To be fair,
Hold on, let
True.
Come on.
It's not the black people. It's Hispanics. Is that no? I'll say this. I'll say
Fucking,
this.
you're out of your mind.
I'm not
But
going to
the
blame.
Mexicans, you guys are passing the buck.
What? Okay. Wait, have you ever tried to go
you're
in
gonna blame the, you're
overly
gonna pass the
polite?
buck on back of the house.
I can guarantee it's front of the house.
They got caught being racist. Chipotle got caught being racist.
What do you like? What were they
The
just hiding,
portions. They were being racist with
like, on
the
the
portions.
portions?
Yes.
What, they're giving the honkies small portions?
Yes. I swear to God. I don't know if
I
it was.
didn't need an article or a court case. I lived it. I
survived.
lived it.
You
and I had a
survived.
march. I arranged a march. We did Selma across the bridge by 30th Street Station in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Equal scoops or
ERC
equal races.
resume. ERC resumed testing. Investigation finds racial disparities at Chipotle restaurants.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro.
You guys took from us.
We got the lick
everything,
back.
dude. You took Chipotle.
It's such a small lick.
No, that's
Hold on,
devastating.
never mind.
Chipotle affects my life
Sorry,
constantly.
I gotta be fair. This is not about portions. This is about there being way more white managers at Chipotle. I take that back.
Oh.
Hold on.
You saw that article and we're like, I know it's about
No,
portions.
I swear to God, I saw. Matt,
I
here we
believe you
go.
100%. They definitely fuck us on the portions.
Dude, maybe it's not Chipotle, but I swear to God, one of those like build your own things came under investigation because they were giving white people less portions. I swear to God.
You head into
Allegedly
you
on
head into
Chipotle.
a Sweet Green in Philly. God bless. Good luck, dude.
What do you mean?
They're gonna fuck you in your face. You're gonna stand there and go, "I got extra chicken." They're gonna go,
Yeah.
"There's one more piece."
Well, I would
fuck
mad
outta
dog them
here.
and go make it triple then, and just be like, let's get the meat going. I'm not bragging, but if it's like a slightly older fat black lady, I can definitely massage some extra portions. I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at go. Oh, God bless. On the first one, you go, God bless you. Oh man, God bless you. Then they'll hit you. Like, can I get double? They hit you with double. You go, oh my God, you're the best. Thank you so much. Because I faced discrimination as well.
Yeah.
While at the other side of the counter and being like, now I really gotta, you gotta sing and dance for them to get your portion.
That's what a white man has to do to get a portion. It's like a jungle.
Can a white man
sometimes.
get his macros?
Let a white man get his fucking protein.
I really hope I got this right about Chipotle.
I mean,
Allegedly.
it is Chipotle, dude.
I know. Sweet green's crazy. Dude, it's like a teaspoon of
Don't order
meat.
Sweet Green. Don't order. You got to go in the
You gotta
building
go
to
in.
get it.
You gotta-
I've ordered Sweet Green and gotten just lettuce.
Yeah, I go in there, I go to Sweet Green, I have the White Panthers behind me.
Yeah, the White Panthers come in.
Just filming. Sorry, they're not called the White.
They're not called the White Panthers.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. I forgot we already had a group. I forgot. Although, do we even have a group anymore?
I don't think we even have that many groups anymore. I'm gonna get a sit-in going to Chipotle. I'm not gonna fucking sit at the bar and go, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna get bit by a dog at a Chipotle.
You get bit by like a fucking fat gender studies major. Actually, you think that's better? I swear to God, this is true. I got to call Spud. Spud
It
told
is,
me
dude.
about this.
Oh man, you got fucking. He's a member of the White Panthers. The White Panther Party.
God damn it, dude. Anyways,
Still not accountable.
what?
I didn't get one apology out of you guys for the Lemaire. I want it from Lemaire. Lemaire is the most stubborn. He's a mule. He's a donkey. He's just a little donkey.
Dude, I gotta say, the most recent Chipotle's I've been has been it's been full of honks.
Those are good Chipotles.
I don't know, man.
Let me
What was
see.
that, Nate? He said.
Oh,
He said they're pretty good Chipotles.
there we go.
Chipotle's
Chipotle.
around
You
here
know
are
a
pretty
Chipotle
nice.
and you see
They're pretty.
honkies.
They're lad heavy though.
Lad Heavy's great, of course.
Chipotle faced a viral backlash in a shareholder lawsuit over inconsistent portion sizes at his restaurants.
I do remember that. They were getting in trouble for their portions.
Yeah.
That was one of the few news stories I've followed. Chipotle's in the news.
Yeah, so
Every once in a while, Chipotle will be in the news for like is it E. coli or Ebola?
yeah, dude,
E. coli
E.
outbreak.
coli.
And I go, I'm going today. You got to buy low.
yeah, oh yeah.
I go, they're going to have you got to buy the dip on this Chipotle.
True.
They're going to be dishing out the portions.
Yep. And then you go in and after holding them down through the whole E. coli outbreak and being like,
How
don't
are
act
you
like-
rewarded?
Yeah, I was here the whole time. Mm-hmm. You hit with a half a ladle of meat. You go, bro, look me in the eye. Look me in the eye with that
If you're
half.
going to fuck me,
Dude.
you're going to fuck me, look me in the
Yeah,
eyes
if you're
when
gonna
you
ash,
fuck me.
they ash the ladle, dude. Worse than ashing the shrimp. When they go like that, it's like, bro, why? Why?
I know. Is it your chicken? Are you taking it like...
Yeah, half of this
Give me
is
the
fucking
chicken, dude.
Half of this is soybeans anyway. Just fucking give me all of that. Yeah, their pork was apparently for a while. I believe they had like their chicken had soy for some. I don't know. Maybe it was like this sauce or something. But the pork was just pure. The carnitas was so good. And that's a lot of times you got to eye the meat levels too and go, oh, steak's looking a little low. I don't see that guy working on in the back. Let me get the chicken because they got to ration out the steak. You know, you do got to move around there too. But feel your pain.
How do you feel about kava?
I don't, dude.
That's crazy. I can't believe you're about to be against kava.
I think it's all right.
So good.
I think it's all right. I don't.
Oh man, I'm getting kava. I'm gonna order kava right now.
That is white rebellion against Chipotle to order kava.
Yeah, I go. How about some hummus? What are you
He's
gonna
like,
do
you know what?
about
Keep
it?
your fucking bowl. I'm going to kava right now.
Yeah. What was it? You have something negative to say about kava?
Kava's just like poop fuel. But kava's like, it like speeds it up.
That's great.
Yeah.
You don't like dropping a kava pile?
Kava pile.
Yeah. Build a great pyramid.
Kava's not bad. That's what, if I'm near my parents' house and I got an Uber Eats, I'll get a kava. Because I don't think they had the Chipotle near them. But kava's all right. I don't know, man. Something about their hummus I don't fucks with. Hummus has been sitting. Like
Really?
kava hummus has been chilling. Yeah, kind of. Especially when you make hummus too. Like
I think hummus can chill.
it can, but it's just like I don't know. Something about it. I don't love
I
kava.
like the hot hummus they have there.
Yes, that stuff
That's very
is good.
good.
I always get that.
Tasty
as well.
stuff.
I would just build your own bowls, dude. I had $1 million idea about restaurants. Have you considered starting a viral, like just like a chain restaurant,
I have not.
dude?
I don't want to get into any bar or restaurant bullshit.
Dude, you're talking about like you're calling Wahlburgers fucking bullshit, dude. How dare you?
Apparently, Wahlburgers is good. I've never had
Wahlburgers
one.
fucking rules,
I've heard
dude.
it's really good.
Wahlburgers was my spot, dude. But I was thinking instead of Shake Shack, you start a restaurant it's only standing counters and it's just the thinnest shitty steaks. So it's like instead of a burger, you get a thin like 6-ounce steak and beans, and there's only cold beers. Cold beers is the only refreshment. If you're a girl, you can have White Claws. Not bad.
Yeah.
You do a fast food steakhouse of just stand only and eat steaks on a counter and eat beans and drink beer.
Yeah.
Be sick.
I'm interested.
Not bad.
I'm interested. What's it called?
Steak and beans.
It's called Steak and
It'd be
Beans.
no, but it would be Shane Gillis presents Steak and Beans.
Steak and Beans.
And
Oh,
then-
you're talking about this strictly my diet?
Yeah.
Is that what you're actually doing? Steak, beans, and beer, and you stand at the counter and eat it?
And then everything would be like there'd be a little razzle dazzle where we just put get some like crazy like a Lambo in every parking lot parked crooked, and then you go everyone like people working there like Shane's actually he's upstairs. But it'd be in every.
So upstairs, he's taking a nap. Yeah. If you wait, he'll be down to eat steak and beans,
He personally
and
managed.
then go back upstairs.
That'd be kind of sick though.
Steak
Just
and
like
beans.
the corner of like 23rd and Sampson in Philly. Just like Shake Shack, but you walk in, it's just all people standing, ice cold lagers. and
Where in
just-
Philly?
Like right where Shake Shack is. That like 22nd and Sampson, like a
Oh,
corner.
okay.
But it's just you go, it's fast, no bullshit. It's just steak, and there's like 2 or 3 types of beans. And it's like, you ever had steak at like a Mexican restaurant?
Yeah.
It's like it's not like the primest
Yeah,
cut.
yeah.
It's just like a fucking thin,
Yeah.
just like almost gray, just a shitty,
Just gray.
very bad steak. Sometimes though it can
Like
be
a-
good,
yeah.
but yeah.
It's like cafeteria burger.
Yeah. You could do the Salisbury. You could do the Salisbury. every now and
Salisbury
again.
steak. Salisbury steak and beans. I
thought
had some
about
beans
that.
last week.
Did you really? What kind of
Just
beans?
so you know.
kind
Just
of
a baked beans. You guys can laugh all you want, dude. Beans, baked beans rock, dude. You don't understand this. I ate those beans so you all could run, dude. I was in Philly eating beans, and now look at us. We made it off the beans, dude. Trust me.
Tell you, dude, steak
We
and beans.
wouldn't be here without Bush's baked beans from my parents' house that I drove 2 hours to get and drove back to Philly with a grocery bag of baked beans and chunky soup.
It's gonna be the new Margaritaville, dude. Steak and beans.
You should. Delicacy could be some chunky soup.
Dang, just like serve yourself a ladle of some chunky. Whew. Bro, just nothing but diarrhea.
Yeah, you're gonna get diarrhea. It's actually like a cleanse.
Oh, that was also since steak and
And
beans.
also, you don't get to play, but we do have Xbox there.
Yeah.
We're gonna hire another big guy to just play Xbox.
Go like Disney World, where it's animatronic, like that, like the Chuck E.
just
Cheese
a guy playing Xbox.
That's gay.
That's gay. Nice kids.
True, you can use AI to hear stuff that's like slightly sus and just like an animatronic, like Chuck E. Cheese type. It's like, that's actually very gay. Back to the game.
Yeah, we get the whole band though. We can get all the boys
Or just
animatronic
live stream your seasons where you're playing and it's just broadcast at the fucking MLB.
I do like the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic though of these three coming out. You on the flute, animatronic Matt on the flute, you three in the back playing keyboards and shit.
Telling you, bro, it's $1 million idea.
It is.
You fucking
Steak and beans. Shane steak and beans.
Ice cold beer, the coldest beer allowed by law.
Don't talk about that.
I'm talking borderline slushy.
Don't talk about that. I get brewskis tomorrow. I'm trying to stay off the brewskis. I gotta wait till tomorrow. And I know I got a 6-pack of BLs in that fridge.
Oh man, where you going tomorrow?
I gotta go Pittsburgh way.
Oh,
I got a long ass fucking week. I gotta go to Pittsburgh, and then I'm gonna stay in Pittsburgh Thursday, Cleveland Friday, DC Saturday, and then Sunday I'm gonna go to the Masters.
what?
Yes,
That'll be sick.
and they gave me one extra ticket, and they were like, my manager was like, you should take Gerben. He loves golf.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that hang is gonna suck dick. And I
What are you
called
gonna
him
do?
because he loves golf. So I
Yeah,
called him
yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, bro, I got us tickets to the Masters on Sunday, that's the day.
Sick, yeah.
And he was like, oh my God, thank you, Wall. And I was like, all you have to do is drink 6 beers.
It's fair.
And
He's
he
been
was
practicing.
like, and he was like, I can't do it.
What?
I can't.
I
I
thought
don't
he's
know
been
what to tell
practicing- I
you.
thought
I
he's been
can't do
practicing
it. He
drinking
was
beers.
practicing. He does drink. He's just a little fuck.
What?
Everybody I talk to, like, yeah, Gerben was wrecked. I saw him. You're like, that fucking asshole won't drink with me.
Why?
He does every single time. He always drinks with me.
Yeah, you're gonna get
But
him
he's
to do it.
always a little reluctant baby.
Yeah, I can't do
I can't do it with you, Shane.
I thought he was drinking 2 beers a night and
He
practicing.
was drinking 3 Bud Lights and watching the Phillies. That was last baseball season. I'm sure this baseball season, especially the Phils are off to a red
Yeah, so what's
hot
going
start.
on with him?
He's just being a baby. He just does that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like his nature
Yeah.
to be like, I'll take you to the Masters if you drink a 6-pack of light beer throughout the day. It's like 6 hours.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I just can't. And I don't want to bring you down. I know you're going to have fun on the trip. And
He's got to do
I was
it.
like, you have 1 hour to respond. And I hung up. And then he never responded. So I was like, you're coming. I got you the ticket.
That's so
He
fucking
called my
funny.
bluff.
That's so funny.
So me and Gerby
Just-
babies at the Masters.
I know,
I had to
dude.
buy outfits.
Oh yeah, you can't.
I had
Just,
to buy. Yeah, I can't wear. You can't wear this.
What do you got to wear? Like a polo? Like a,
You gotta
wear
kind of
golf
wear.
clothes.
Yeah, you got. I just gotta find pants.
Yeah.
that aren't jeans.
Go to Dick's.
I'll go to Dick's Sporting
Yeah,
Goods.
get some golf pants, some Dick's.
I ordered a bunch of Under Armour golf gear, but I hope it's not skin tight because
Ooh.
I'm not wearing tight pants and walking around all day in fucking Georgia.
I didn't even think about it from that angle.
Yeah,
When you said the Masters, I didn't think you'd maybe be walking around in tight pants in Georgia the whole time.
yeah. I think it'll actually be nice weather though.
Probably.
Can you look that up?
Yeah, check.
Augusta weather Sunday.
Oh, dude, just having that loom over the gerbs though all day of just the eyes.
He's
hitting
gonna be
his-
so. He's
hitting
gonna
his
be.
cup and
I'm gonna
going,
make sure I ruin this experience. I'm bringing him there to ruin the Masters. 69.
Oh, that's gonna be perfect.
That's good fucking steak and beans weather, honestly. I might treat myself to some steak and beans down Augusta way.
I mean, you might as well take the
If
shot.
you think I'm not eating beans at the Masters and then hitting a fucking Irish space shuttle, yeah. Did you hear Billy and Spud talking about your dad used to call porta potties Irish space shuttles? Irish space shuttles is so fucking funny. Yeah, I bet the Masters has good shuttles.
Oh, probably. They
It's
probably
probably
got those
pristine.
trailers. Yeah, they probably got the trailers.
I don't know though. It's a lot of fucking people out there.
Yeah, you're
People
right.
get wrecked at the Masters. Isn't it supposed to be like?
I would imagine, dude. Dude, golfers are, no offense to them, but total degenerates.
for sure.
So they're going to be, people are going to be getting fucking hammered.
But I'm sure they are. But I feel like that's the one. It's like, I don't know if it's going to be like Kentucky Derby where everyone just gets dressed up and gets fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
I feel like golfers, this is Mecca.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a genuine.
True.
But in honor to honor the golf gods, you do get wrecked. But I'm sure they're very strict about it there.
What'd they say?
This says you're allowed to drink, of course, at the Masters, but it couldn't be more opposite than the Waste Management Invitational.
Yeah, the
which
Waste
is the
Management's
boozy one.
intentionally, you just get fucked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's awesome. They build like a stadium around the course.
And they just get fucking hammered.
Like they build like big stands.
Oh, like
yeah.
NASCAR looking thing?
Kind of, yeah, on certain holes. I think the
What?
17th. I think the 17th at the Waste Management.
What's the Waste Management thing? That's just like a tournament?
Just a PGA tournament in Phoenix.
Dang.
Or down, yeah.
So
People go nuts there.
people get probably quiet. I mean, dude, those like scotch and sodas are probably going around. You'll see a lot of red
For sure.
faces. Yeah. Towards the end of it, people are going to be probably pretty shitty. But you got to be quiet. That's the problem. So you can't. Yeah, it's not fucking.
Steve, drink a fucking beer. You fucking pussy.
And do you move? Like if you're the crowd at the Masters,
Yeah, you
just
gotta
move
walk around. Yeah,
hole to hole.
some people post up.
Yeah.
You get a good spot at a hole.
Just
You
chill.
Just chill. I don't know how you don't get fucking obliterated at this thing.
Yeah,
You're just
just-
sitting outside in a beautiful area,
Yeah.
just waiting for another golfer to come by.
Bro, I'm telling you, just stand there all day, not even watching, but waiting for golf. It'd be insane.
Yeah, I think I don't give a fuck about golf.
Yeah.
It's fun to be there and play.
It'll be cool watching people that good at it from like a
Yeah, that'll be
shoot
cool.
from a close range.
Yeah.
That'll be really sick. Then
Kirby's is gonna be.
he'll be in heaven.
He's gonna be in heaven.
I heard he's got the golf. Doesn't he have the indoor golf setup?
Yeah,
It's so fucking funny.
he spent his tires money on a sick indoor golf thing in his garage. The video of him practicing is so funny. Him losing his club into the trees.
Oh,
One
Indoor-
time we were at the bar and he was like, he's one of those guys that once he started playing golf, it's the only fucking thing he talks about.
yeah.
Literally, it's the only thing he talks about at all fucking times. And we're at the bar and he was like, could you put on the tournament? And they're like, sure. So we're just watching golf and he's like, God, I'd just love to be like a commentator for one of these things. I think I could do it. And I was like, well, it's on mute now. Just commentate. Just commentate now. And I made him sit next to me and commentate on the golf. It was so good. He's like, and Rory's looking good today. He's that was a good shot, and it's good for him. He's off. So the next golfer is.
That might be
And
the
then finally,
funniest.
it was just because he was like, "That's my dream," and then I made him do it, and I was like, "See how bad you are?
He's ruined his
You
dream.
can't do your dream.
Yeah. I mean, on the spot in a bar commentating golf would be
It's
so
impossible." But he went
fucking
for
hard.
it. He believed in himself.
That's good. What was he? Was he like, oh, Rory, real taking it? Oh, the 9-iron. Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, he was trying his best.
He's yeah, this should be
And
that's a good choice for club.
Should be the course layout. It's a bit of a dog leg to the right. I don't know.
Does he go golfing a lot, or does he stay?
Yeah,
He goes.
well, he's up in PA now, so he's been on the indoor for a while.
Oh,
But I'm sure he's ready to break loose.
Yeah, true.
Spring has sprung.
true.
The Gerbies is out.
That's
Westchester has nice courses.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy to hear about it. He's just crushing the indoor. Indoor golf is that screen is fun.
After a little, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you
It
had
gets
one,
pretty old.
Yeah, I guess right. I got to do it for like 20 minutes at one time. I'm like, this is fucking fun.
Yeah, hitting a golf ball is fun.
Yeah. Although my when I was doing it, it wasn't like picking up on the screen. It was pissing me off. But you're supposed to keep the front foot stable. I've learned.
Yeah, I don't believe in those screens.
You think they're just fucking?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I think they're crud.
Yeah, being like, bro, you crushed that fucking 200
Yeah.
yards.
Yeah, why don't you keep playing, dude? This is the best round of your life. Put $20 in.
They have the indoor. They have that indoor. You think that's fixed? Indoor golf league.
Yeah, that shit's terrible.
Yeah, they're trying to make a big.
They're trying to push it. ESPN's really pushing it.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it from a view, it's so nice because it's like you just put some cameras, let them hit the screen. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And golf, I mean, it really is like guys who like to watch golf. That if you give them another excuse to sit there, it kind of bothers me when I see people watch golf on TV. I'll be honest. I come in, it's just like you see your uncle, and you're like, come on, bro,
Yeah, this
do
is
something else.
Also, this is just nap. This is nap time.
For real.
Which I understand. Like my dad watched a lot of golf.
Naps to it.
Perfect. It's the best nap.
Yeah.
But if other people are around and you're like, put on
Golf.
the PGA Tour. Also, it's not Sunday. You're watching fucking Friday.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Put on the British Open.
It's like, dude,
Friday.
your wife's not here. You don't have to talk to her. You don't have to watch golf.
Yeah, you
right
don't
now.
have to talk. Yeah, she's on vacation. We can chill.
Yeah, we don't have to pretend.
We can watch fucking remodeling shows.
Yeah, that's the ultimate one, dude. That is a wife crusher. Just a Sunday golf show.
Yeah.
Just watch it, fall asleep.
I ran into a wife crusher last night.
What?
Put on Interstellar.
Really?
Not for the babes. There's a lot going on. You got to explain relativity in
Yeah.
the middle of a movie.
But it's emotionally
She go,
charged.
"Oh, what's going on there with relativity?" And I go, "Well, I know what it is, but I can't explain
I
it
can't
to you."
explain this to you.
But I understand relativity.
You should have been like, just Google Newtonian physics, master those. I'll bring you to the quantum realm. Yeah, that I feel like it's emotionally charged though. That
It
scene
was, yeah, but it worked. It worked eventually, but there was a lot of questions.
Yeah, like wait,
There was
what?
a lot of questions. that-
He's behind the fucking bookshelf
that I
because he's in
thought
another
I knew.
dimension.
Yeah, and yeah. Somehow humans built the other dimension within the black hole to guide him there from the future because we figured it.
Yeah, it's called superposition. Jesus fucking Christ. Go watch What the Bleep, please. Did you ever see that?
No.
What the Bleep came out. It was like about quantum physics, and everyone was like, "Holy shit!" And it got like completely debunked. You guys didn't get stoked on quantum physics when you were younger? You didn't see What the Bleep?
No.
It's called What the Bleep Do We Know? And it was like, do you know that two particles can be in the same place at the same time? Or like two different places at the same time? And I was like 25, just always high, being like, holy shit. Then I watched the thing 5 years later. I'm like, that was totally debunked. I was like, God damn it. Yeah.
No, superposition is real. They just
It is real.
Yeah.
But they were trying to say like,
I can't believe you guys have smoked enough weed to think you understand quantum
dude,
physics.
no, I'm telling you, it's entangled.
very
I know
simple.
both of you are like, no, I get it.
It's very simple.
You
Shane.
don't.
It
You
is.
don't understand
It's
it.
so simple.
He's caught up in particle duality right now.
I know you remember the words. Neither of you can explain any of it.
It's okay. I can explain it right now.
You can explain quantum mechanics to me?
Not all of it, but I get the basic fundamentals.
Please do.
So the main thing it rests upon is the double slit.
You're already off to a
experiment.
good start with rest upon.
Look, the foundation. Yeah,
You're already brainiac.
I've explained it. I've explained the double slit experiment to you before, where this
I do
guy
remember that. I know what
fired
that
particles.
is. Yeah. And if you're looking, it's there. If you're not looking, that one?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a wave and a particle at the same time,
Yes.
and then he found out that like it's just all about clouds of probability, and that like even like things you think are solid at their most fundamental, the quantum level, which just means like the smallest thing possible. It's just every physical object at its very root is a cloud of possibility that it could be
Is
in
a
like 7 different
cloud
places.
of possibility?
Yeah. So it's like according to that, like the smallest particle, like if you take like an atom and break it down, it just turns into like basically a wave that can be simultaneously in multiple places until you observe it and it fixes it there.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a nutshell.
Yeah. And you've wrapped your head around that.
I've just the basics. I don't understand.
yeah.
I mean, if you really get into it, you have to be able to do like the most insane math. And the problem is like it actually technically has like predictive. They can use it. I don't know how to do this, but scientists can use quantum mechanics to predict things, but they still don't understand how it works. So it has predictive capabilities, but we still can't. Us in the scientific community still can't wrap our heads around it.
I get it.
But no, I don't know. It's just cool. It's cool
It
to
is
think
cool,
about.
without a doubt.
It's just super cool.
But I just never got high enough to be like,
You got to get high as fuck.
I fully understand this.
I don't feel that's the thing. It's a bottomless
I think
mystery.
while you're high, you feel like you fully understand it.
You're in awe. That's
Yeah.
the thing. I'm just in awe.
I know he believes he understands it, and that's fine.
Lemaire, jam up. Get on this
I'm
quantum
more
jam.
of a quantum
Get on the
computing
quantum jam.
myself guy.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm more of a quantum computing guy.
What's
where
up
it's
with
just
that?
like it's just
For
infinite
sure.
storage and infinite memory.
There we go.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just infinite storage and infinite memory.
Yeah,
That's basically what quantum
could-
computing is.
Yeah, I could say things like this. Anybody can say things like
This
this.
is the truth.
I
Just
gave-
like unlimited energy and waves.
I gave a
Vibration.
decent rundown.
That
of
was good. That was a
quantum
good
mechanics.
rundown.
I'm telling you, but I don't understand it. Just at the very root, physical reality is just like matter breaks down into something that people don't even know what the fuck it is, and it's like,
Yeah.
Pretty cute.
Yeah.
That's why it's proof of like spirituality and stuff. A lot of spiritual dudes go heavy on quantum stuff. It's really funny.
Dude, don't even get Matt started on dark matter. There's been a lot of dark matter discoveries.
I don't know anything about dark matter.
Yeah.
I read those fucking articles all the time on Google News. It's like scientists just came out, and you read it, and you're like, this. They didn't say anything.
Yeah.
It fucking got me again.
Yeah.
Finally, we understand. They did that with the what's that fucking thing in the ocean? That's like the blue spot, and it's like in South America. There's this thing in the ocean. It's like this deep, super deep blue spot that just out of nowhere goes in. And they were like, they've studied the blue spot and found out that there's more tornadoes now thanks to global warming. It's like, how the fuck did you guys come up with that? And they're like, the dust, the sediment on the ocean says that there's been way more tornadoes. It's like, dude, how are you coming up with that? I honestly think scientists are on, if you want my honest opinion, I think a lot of them are on some mega bullshit and they're just fake working so hard.
I think that's fair.
Dude, everything I read, I have National Geographic. It comes to my house. Every time I read it, I'm like, fucking guys, you guys didn't say anything. I also just kind of skim it, but
Bullshit.
fucking bullshit. Yeah, right.
You get Nat Geo?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Nat
I
Geo.
haven't seen a good Nat Geo in forever.
Yeah, I
I
get
used to be so pumped when I would
Nat Geo's
get
tight.
a hold of a Nat Geo.
I get them. I get them in my house. My wife gets mad because I just get in my house and I never read them.
It's all
I
right.
get
It's
like
good to have.
Scientific American, Nat Geo.
Are you sure you didn't get hit by the magazine guy?
Huh? No, I do. I do this to myself. Every 2 years, I spaz and I go, I need to start learning about what's going on.
I need to read The Economist.
I send The Economist, I send them all to my house and I just ignore. I go, not right now. I just ignore them.
Yeah, but it's good to have, and it's good to tell people you have them. You go, I actually have The Atlantic.
Nat Geo, I'll do with my kids. I'll flip through Nat Geo. I'm like, look at that fucking thing, and just like point to a
Nat
leopard.
Geo's a good kids.
Nat Geo's sick. Scientific, it's all right. But they're just capping about space. It pisses me off. Always about they come out with shit about space. They're like, we still don't understand it. It's like, well, stop writing this fucking article.
Yeah.
You've said nothing this whole time. You got me stoked. I'm on the edge of my seat about dark matter. Still don't know what the fuck it is. Pisses me off.
The papers are to put out a theory out there so everyone else can start working on it and like figure it out. So there's like a trail, you know?
Yeah.
Steak and beans. Steak and beans. Lemaire, you need to stop focusing on quantum physics and focus on getting your jack-off computer out of a kitchen.
I mean, though, if you think about it, though, imagine
Two
the
things
fucking...
can't exist at the same time. And your shoe fell off.
Yeah, but imagine the quantum goon station. Imagine the quantum goon.
Two guys can jack off in the same apartment at once. Two male roommates can jack off in the same apartment at once.
He's just on the other side of the wall, like Interstellar, like, dude.
Lemaire, stop!
Lemaire, stop. Not
And
the
Lemaire's like,
kitchen.
it's the gravity. He's sending me coordinates. I learned about dark matter today.
Their house has just as much dust in it.
It's a dust storm.
We can't keep going on like this.
All right.
Yeah.
We got to switch over to the Patreon. God bless.
So bad.